Hi everybody,
Hi,
we're the Snack Sisters returning from Jackson's Point,
Ontario.
here at the cottage, and we will be making this week Mickey Mouse beignets. For those who don't know what a beignet is, Udena, would you like to share with everybody what a beignet is?
A beignet is a sugar-coated donut, deep fried, delicious.
Southern comfort. That's
Originated
right.
in the deep south in New Orleans. It's very famous there. We all love Princess Tiana and Princess and a Frog. It's a great movie. I met her when we went to Disney, and she told us that we should try the beignets that are native to her local home in New Orleans. And so we said, why not? From the deep south to the true north of Canada, we are going to try to make Princess
Beignets.
Tiana's beignets.
Princess T, this is for you. Okay, to make beignets, we have an assortment of ingredients ready for you. If you want to come take a peek, we definitely have 4 cups of flour prepared. We have 1 egg that ended up being twins, so super cute. We have 2 tablespoons of shortening. We have 1/4 of a teaspoon of, well, I'm using quick rise yeast, but whatever yeast suits your fancy. 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. We have 1/2 cup of heavy cream. I didn't know what heavy cream meant, so table cream it is. It's either that or whipped cream, and I figured table cream was, I don't know. I guessed, guys, so winging it. And then we have 1/4 of a cup of shukaria, our Mickey shaper for our beignets. Thank you, Amy. And then you need 1/4 of a cup of warm water for your yeast. And Super Mario says, here we go. So we are going to add in our yeast into our warm water. It says specifically to add the yeast in on top of the warm water. I've never done that like this before. I'm going to give it a little stir. And then it's got to sit for 5 minutes. So hopefully I did that correctly. As you know from my first 2 episodes, I'm far from professional. So experiment. I will give you a fun fact about me. I was in New Orleans once, a couple years ago, and they have this super famous restaurant called Cafe du Monde, which has the most delicious beignets you've ever had in your life, and it's 24 hours. So when your evening excursions are complete, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 6 a.m. beignets, it's good life. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. The timer just went off, and our yeast has been rising. It doesn't look as frothy on the top like probably it should be, but we're gonna wing it, so we're gonna go for it. So we're gonna add in all our ingredients into our big bowl in beignet time. Here we go. We have our 4 cups of flour, like I mentioned. I'm gonna do all the dry ingredients first. So we're gonna add in our sugar. We're gonna add in our salt. And I'm going to give that a quick mix quickly. Get it? Quick mix quickly? I guess I didn't have to say that twice. You know, when I was in New Orleans, I went on an airboat, I think they're called, to a gator farm. And I thought that was super cool. And this guy whipped out a little teeny tiny alligator out of his front pocket. I'm going to make a well. It did not say to make a well, but I feel like that's what all like fancy bakers do. So I'm going to copy them. We have our well, so I'm gonna put in our eggies. Well, it's supposed to be just 1 egg, but that happened.
We got twins.
Twinsies. Our shortening. Our cream. Probably should have used this hand so you guys can see what I'm doing. And then our yeast. And then we do need to get 1/2 cup of hot water. So hot water is added. And we're gonna stir it up. I think I already sung that song the last episode. Okay, so beignets need a lot of time to rest. I will say that. So this is not the quickest process, but lucky for you, we will edit this video, so hopefully you don't have to sit and watch us make a show for over a 2-day period.
The magic of television.
Again, if you have a mixer, really probably should
The
use
recipe
that.
did say to use an electric mixer, like a KitchenAid or a Cuisinart, whatever you have at home. us being out here in the country, we don't have some of the home luxuries that one might have. So we're going to do it by hand. Use some good old elbow grease.
So 10-minute arm workout later, guys, this is really going to be a guns day. Our dough looks like this. We're going to let this sit for 30 minutes. It had quite a workout just like I did. And we will see you back for a little cookie cutting. See you soon. We're back. 30 minutes later, we have a nice, softly rounded dough. I'm actually quite impressed with my skills here, everybody, without the mix master. We're going to roll it out. It did not say to put flour on the surface, but my dough was a little bit sticky. So I'm going to attempt with a little bit of flour and see how it takes. So we're going to roll it out and use our Mickey shape cutter to make the Mickey shape beignets. If you do not have a Mickey shape cutter, obviously you can use any shape that you own. It looks good. Smells good. Here we go. I'm so excited. Mickey. Giving it a little wiggle over here to separate it.
Oh, so cute.
It is so cute. We are so cute.
This is why we are the Snack Sisters, because we are obsessed with Disney. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Okay, we're going to put it in a little tray. I do have 2 trays ready because they will expand and I don't want them to smush into each other. We have our super adorable Mickey beignets raw. We measured them to about 1/4 to half an inch thick, and we used a little Mickey cutter to look how awesome these look, guys.
So cute.
Super cute. So they need to rise 1.5 to 2 hours. We are not going to stay up till 2:30 in the morning to do this, so we're going to wrap these, pop them in the fridge, and we will see you tomorrow morning bright and fresh. Hi, everybody. We're back. We have let our Mickey beignets rise overnight. And look, they got nice and poofy. We left them out pretty much most of the afternoon at room temperature. And how cute do those guys look? We're ready to fry. We have about 3-4 inches of oil in a pot that has been brewing. It needs to be, according to the recipe, 350 degrees Fahrenheit. The oil is starting to bubble, and that's how you know that it is ready, I should say, when the bubbles start forming. We have our beignets right next to us to put in, and then we have some tissue on top of a cake plate to absorb the excess oil, and our powdered sugar right next to it because you got to move pretty quickly for this. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, beignet time. Woo! We're gonna put in, we're gonna see actually how many we can get in at one time. You don't want to put too many in. Once they're frying, it's approximately 2 minutes per side. I think we can do 4. Oops, is this in your way? Oh, there's like a nice little sizzling sound too. 4 is good. So we're gonna do 2 minutes. I did not set a timer, but we'll just take a peek every so often to see when they're ready. You're looking for a golden brown. I'm not going to say I'm the biggest donut fan, but I think because I'm making these from scratch with my elbow grease, I'm going to eat one because, well, I wouldn't say a lot of effort. Actually, it's pretty easy to make these. Just a lot of time consuming, right? If you did these overnight like we did, it's a lot easier. But if you did this all in one day, you spent time. Ditch that diet and eat that donut. Hey, that's like a DDD phrase. Ditch that diet.
Eat that donut. It's fast. Last one. One jump ship.
Oh no! Okay, wait, let me get this one out of the oil first so we don't ruin. I lost the donut. Okay, this smells delicious, not gonna lie, it smells like fun over here, guys. And we have a little sieve. We just count the extra ice and sugar in a bowl, save that, and we're going to, oh my goodness, how professional is this looking? I feel like it needs a lot when you go to Dumont. It is dumped on.
Generous sprinkling.
There is not a crazy amount of sugar in the recipe, so you're definitely going to want a lot of powdered sugar on top. Also because it's delicious, so why wouldn't you? We're ready with all our taste testers. There's a million more this time. And you haven't met yet is little baby Evan. She's taste testing for the first time with us.
Oh, so
cute. Little hat on. So we have successfully made Mickey beignets, guys. I'm super excited. They even came out in Mickey shape. Look how awesome this particular one is. Like I said before, Dumont puts on boatloads of sugar because the contents of the donut is actually not very sugarful. So we're gonna pass out our little donuts to our little taste testers. Oh yeah, here we go.
This little girl here is super eager to try.
Little taste tester. Donut. Donut. Take a donut. Come on, guys. They don't bite you. It's very, very messy, so everyone is staying in the kitchen to eat so we can sweep afterwards.
Yum.
Okay, guys, what do you think?
Let's go. Take a big nibbles.
I hear a lot of yummy sounds.
Is it yummy?
It's good.
Yeah!
Success, guys.
Let's taste test ourselves. I will have one, and then we will pass the floor to Dana, who's more expertise in her nibbling.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, smells delicious. Heavenly powdered, perfectly Mickey shape, might I add. What do you think? Ready to taste test?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Does it taste like the,
You know what?
I've been a chef hat.
I've never had a dairy donut before. Usually donuts are non-dairy. We put cream in, if you remember. It makes it like silky. It doesn't make it like heavy taste. It's very light. You already got to try one of these. This is so good.
Guys, what do you think? Is it a thumbs up? Is it a thumbs up? What do you think, Eden? Is it a thumbs up? Little baby thumb up. Sounds like we have a winner, guys.
Hi everyone. I have been to the parks a few times, but I've never had a beignet there. They're not kosher in the parks, but we are doing our homemade version so we can try it at home. Orly's been to New Orleans. She's had a real official beignet from the source. I've never had one before. Obviously, I've had kind of the donuts, soupies as we call them, jelly filled. These are just plain. Anyway, here we go. Oh yeah, look at her bite into that. Oh yeah, look at the flavors absorb on her tongue. Really, really good. Like, okay, my bias, yeah, we put a lot of effort into making them, but I would be very honest with you if it wasn't good. This is delicious. Look at the fluff. I don't know if you can zoom in on that fluff, but like, very poofy, very sugary on the top only. The dough is not sugary like Orly said. There's almost no sugar in the dough. I know, should we cheers? Eat mine. So thanks for joining our Snack Sisters Beignet edition. Princess T, what do you think? I met her and she suggested when we were in Disney that we try these, and I'm so happy that we did. They were delicious. They were not that hard to make. Time consuming, yes, but not hard to make. I definitely do it again. Maybe not like right away. a little fattening, but it's still a lot of fun and maybe a great idea for the holiday season to do that again. Thanks for joining, everybody. It was a delicious episode and success for the
If you have any recommendations of what we should make next, let us know in the comments.
because we have followers.